There's something about lakes, right? We love them. This is mine.
What the?
It's right near my house, and I like to come here to relax.
Oh!
It's a great place for families. The problem is, we aren't the only ones who feel that way.
They're really a nuisance.
A Canada goose can produce 3 pounds of droppings per animal per day.
In another month or two, it'll be almost impossible to walk around.
Even now, a stroll is a staggering adventure, and the moment you're distracted, it's a problem that concerns every lake in the metro. Every time we make one, we create a setting that's ideal for us and them.
Lush green grass, they're grazers.
The food source, the water source, that's what they're looking for.
If they're successful one year, they're going to come back the next year.
Denny Arthur knows it firsthand.
When I first moved in this area, we didn't get any geese.
In the 1960s, there were 0 nesting pairs of Canada geese in Iowa. Thanks to successful conservation, there are now more than 75,000. Great for hunters in rural areas, not so great for those of us on urban lakes. I can stand in this one spot and see 7 families of Canada geese. Well, I'm an animal lover. That sounds cool. It's not. So what can be done about them? We asked the DNR.
Can we shoot the geese?
You could shoot them during the regular gun season, yes.
What about like right now?
No.
Even bows, which are helpful in controlling urban deer, don't work well for geese. And pictures like this create a public outcry each year. In fact, all lethal means are met with pushback.
I've been in that situation where I've had to walk away because somebody over here was telling me this goose is a problem, it's pecking at my car, and the lady on the other side of the parking lot says, "Get out of here, don't touch them."
One method that can help is goose birth control. Coating eggs in corn oil keeps them from developing.
It's a humane way. The Humane Society of the United States endorses this.
But only a licensed expert like Mike Payne can legally touch the eggs, so there's another roadblock.
Could we bring some coyotes in?
That would bring along probably some other problems with other people, maybe.
Actually, we're barking up the right tree. Meet Mac, the Border Collie. He's not a coyote, but watch him play one on TV.
Come by.
He's one of Mike and Faith Payne's goose dogs.
Good boy, walk up there. They get used to other scare tactics, but the Border Collie is the best.
Both on land and in water, Mac and the Paynes harass the geese into moving elsewhere.
They get the idea that this is not a safe place. They try to find a safe place to raise their young.
But they'll need to visit each site several times a day for weeks on end, and that's not cheap.
Several hundred to several thousand is what it would run per month.
For those with the money, Mac is the best solution. Others will need to allow the DNR's approach of controlled hunts to take effect or push their city governments to take more action that residents must agree on.
We're not trying to do these things under the table, so to speak. We want to make sure that people are aware they're geese. They belong to everybody, quite frankly.
Now, from my neighborhood, we'll need to get used to the fact that there's always 2 sides of nature. One you admire, and one you don't. In Urbandale, Andy Fales, Channel 13 News.